Module 3, Lesson 10, Inequality Statements. Learning targets. I can write and explain inequality statements involving rational numbers, and I can justify inequality statements involving rational numbers. Example 1. The amount of money I have in my pocket is less than $5, but greater than $4. One possible value for the amount of money is... One possible value would be $4.75. Write an inequality statement comparing the value of the money to $4. Well, $4 would be less than $4.75. And write an equality statement comparing the value of the money to $5. $4.75 is less than $5. What is an inequality statement? An inequality statement compares two values, showing if one is less than, greater than, or not equal to another value. This symbol means less than. This symbol means greater than. And this symbol means not equal to. Example 2. Write one equality statement to show the relationship of the following shoe sizes: 10.5, 8, and 9. Let's start by finding our smallest number. And our smallest number is 8. So 8 is going to be less than our next smallest number, which is 9. And 9 is going to be smaller than our greatest number, which is 10.5. Now, let's do the opposite. Let's start with our biggest number, which is 10.5. So 10.5 would be greater than our second smallest number, which is 9, which is greater than our smallest number. Mark's favorite football team lost yards on 2 back-to-back plays. They lost 3 yards on the first play. They lost 1 yard on the second play. Write an inequality statement using integers to compare the forward progress made on each play. So we know that they are going to be negative numbers because they were losing yards. So we are going to have -3 and -1. So what is the smallest number we have? The smallest number we have is -3, and that is going to be less than -1. Sierra had to pay the school for 2 textbooks that she lost. One textbook cost $55, and the other cost $75. Her mother wrote 2 separate checks for each expense. Write 2 integers that represent the change to her mother's checking account balance. Then write an inequality statement that shows the relationship between these 2 numbers. So she is spending money because she has to pay for those textbooks. So we know that it is going to be a -55 and a -75. Now that we found our 2 integers, we can write our inequality statement. And -55 is greater than -75. We can also write it as -75 is less than -55. Jason ordered the numbers -70, -18, and -18.5 from least to greatest by writing the following statement. -18 is less than -18.5, which is less than -70. Is this statement true? Jason's statement is not true because -70 would be less than -18.5, which would be less than -18. Remember, when we're going to the left on a number line, the farther left you go, the smaller the number. Now, go complete the problem set.